hello and welcome to tonight's game at Servus Place inside the Go Auto Arena between your 8-0 St. Albert Slash and the 5-1 Edmonton Pandas. A battle of the heavyweights tonight, teams in first and second place in the division. Welcomed here by my color man, Donovan Ekstrom. We got Alex Testowich on the switch. Rob Zitlow is our director. This is a ICU Video Productions Procast, and we're glad to have you joining us tonight. And joining me alongside is my partner, Donovan Ekstrom. Donovan, what are you looking forward to most in this game?
Well, I'm excited to see if Edmonton, their only loss of the season coming from St. Albert, and they're probably not too happy about that. Going up against a depleted roster, of course, 4 players going to the Nationals. They really probably want to get that win right away and get one back.
That they do, and of course the Pandas, their only loss this year is to St. Albert. These teams will face off each other again on next Friday, so maybe a bit of bad blood by the end of this one. We'll see. Pass out intercepted. Sent back in. Starting goaltender for the St. Albert Slash tonight, Mabel Maltese. Looking across at the other end for Edmonton, and that one's Asia Kachuk.
Yes, no relations to the Kachucks in the NHL.
Close but no cigar. There are enough of them in there. St. Albert breaking into the Edmonton zone, having a trouble getting past that line. Good line D there by Edmonton, and Cassidy Rhodes does sneak in eventually. Smith with the shot tipped in front. Early save there for Kachuk. Rhodes working behind the net. She's got options up top. Gets pinned to the boards, and Edmonton working hard to get this puck out of the zone, and they will. That one just skipping past the stick of Lisi's. Jacqueline Fleming pressing there, but she's going to have to go for a change, and St. Albert's going to control this puck from their own zone. Errant pass there. Good job by Boucher to find the loose puck. Minute and a half in here, a tight contest, Donovan. Yet to see a shot on net yet, but tremendous skating both ways.
We're just watching this play develop right now. Passing it to Olsen. We'll see. It seems to be, back and forth. We'll see how well St. Albert's legs will be feeling.
Shot is blocked there. Rebound chance. That is also blocked. Puck is still loose in the St. Albert zone. Sydney Olsen on there. She'll slap it behind the net. Make a couple moves looking back to the point. That's Olsen once again with it. Winds up, fires, and that one's blocked in front. Rebound, a chance, and that one steered aside. Edmonton with the first shot on goal tonight. St. Albert's still looking to respond as Boucher's dumped right in front of the bench, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, well, definitely, you might not be wrong there with bad blood next game. That was a right in front of the ref, or the linesman too. You can't do that. A little interference there. And St. Albert hopefully getting a little bit of that momentum. It has been really back and forth. They're very jittery, I've noticed, especially to start.
So far, having troubles getting into the Edmonton zone, but they're going to be up a girl here for the next couple of minutes. See if they can get anything going here now. Grinnell behind the net, tries to center that one, but that's going to leak out of the zone, and St. Albert's going to have to reset this power play. Edmonton already making a couple of quick changes. Pisani making a move in. She'll leave it there for Reich behind the net. Reich, she'll do a lap around look, and she's going to the point for McDonald. McDonald pass across to Pisani, back to McDonald, which wasn't in good enough position there, and a good race to the puck, and she's going to keep that one in momentarily. McDonald with a shove there, no call. Ref keeping the whistle tight. Back to Callie McDonald at the point. Across for Pisani, who misfires, and now it's Edmonton coming the other way. Good stick at Allie Reich, but that's going to be a penalty, a little too much on the end of that one. And yet again, that was an easy call. Referee saw it all the way.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Almost. Very close for Reich there, but yeah, you can usually get away with one of those, but I think when you do about the fourth or fifth, that's going to be a penalty every time.
And that was the speed of Rianne Santos that you saw there on the Tim Hortons replay that drawed that penalty. Really just started pulling Reich with her as she was skating. So now there's a minute 5 left in the original penalty to Edmonton. Play 4-on-4 hockey until they come out of the box, and they'll get a brief 55-second power play. Cadu, she'll shovel that one out of the zone. Foot race for it now. Cassidy Rhodes isn't going to get there first, but ties up this stick in order to create the loose puck. Good play there. Lisies tries to dump that one in, but it hit her own teammate. Smith pass in for Goodwin. Goodwin cutting to the center, trying to move left, gets hauled down there. Back on her feet and goes to try and finish the check. Emma Hebert with the great defensive play. Sani leaves it for Meffum. Her pass picked off in the offensive zone. Sloppy hockey here to start the period, Donovan.
Yeah.
It seems that everybody's moving just a step behind.
Yeah, Pass is kind of just hoping for the best all over the place. This is a very not the norm for St. Albert, but also good thing Edmonton is also in that same boat of just jittery. It seems everything's about a half second off.
Loose hockey here to start. 15:29 remaining here in the first period. Shots 1-0 for the Pandas. Edmonton out of the box now. They will have a power play for the next 45 seconds. Trying to move that one up to Olsen, and the pass is picked by Hall. St. Albert showing off that power kill they love to demonstrate.
Yeah, 4 players past the blue line. Like, it's absolutely incredible stuff with that aggressiveness.
Really forcing you to make that stretch pass, but if it does connect, you kind of get burned. Alexandra Black, that pass over. Lost in the feet of Santos, who drew the penalty. And now McDonald's going to send that one into her own players bench. Don Alkenberg, head coach of the Slash, has had to avoid a couple of pucks in there so far.
Yeah, it's a kind of this has been a very interesting start to the game, kind of all over the place. It seems like every strategy is falling apart on both sides.
Some backstreet hockey.
That's all right. We'll see. Yeah, once they settle down, we'll see what happens.
8 seconds remaining here on the power play for Edmonton. They win the draw. Unable to get anything established. And now Allie Reich's going to step out of the box. Rhodes a pass up ahead for Cadu, and Reich's going to immediately head to the bench. Cadu loses the handle of that puck, and now Edmonton's going to come the other way. Long shot on net, steered aside by Maltese. Pisani's met in the corner by a couple of players. There's a battle for the puck now, and she does come out with it. Lead pass off the left boards, takes a weird hop over the stick of Brzezowski, and Edmonton's going to have to get back onside here as that puck just trickled out of the zone. Meffam passed to nobody, picked off by Edmonton. It'll be sent back into the St. Albert zone. Going to have to try and get out once again. Allie Reich behind the net, met by Sage Taylor. Battle in the corner boards. Referees calling for that puck to be moved. You got 4 players in there, and it's Allie Reich who comes out with it. Pass up the left side, that one for Grinnell. Cut off, but Reich picks up her own pass again, makes a couple of moves, and gets that one ahead to Kelsey Hall. Hall on the right side, stops up and loses that one. The sloppy play for St. Albert continues. 13:20 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, sloppy play for both sides, too. Not really everything, seems like about a half second off. Probably the daylight savings messing with everybody on the ice.
I know it's messing with me up here in the booth. It feels much later than it should be. Kyra McDonald, she's going to walk into the zone herself. Right side, make a couple of moves, takes that shot, sharp angle. Puck is still loose. Edmonton clearing that one in front of their own net. Battle for the puck, but more St. Albert bodies win that one. Boucher, errant pass, though, picked off at the line, but good work to get it back herself, but teammates just a step offside.
Yeah, this is an incredible shot on this Tim Hortons replay. Good individual effort. If you're not going to be making solid passes, you might as well just take it there for yourself. Yeah, good shot. Better save.
Face-off eventually won there by Edmonton. Metham in to help out with Brzezowski, and that puck will be sent out of play.
It's like the 7th time the puck has ended up in St. Albert's bench.
It's got a magnet somewhere in there.
Yeah, I do blame the daylight savings, as mentioned. We're all out of it, and I think you can definitely see it on both sides.
I'm still trying to figure out why daylight savings doesn't happen at like 7 p.m. on a Sunday instead of like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I feel bad for those who work at 7-Eleven and have to work that extra hour.
And you don't get paid for that either. Brzezowski, left side. Sends that one up ahead, but it's picked once again. Great line defense by Edmonton early on here in the period. St. Albert just one shot on goal. Lisi's to the empty corner, has to pick that puck up. Pressure is coming, though. She's going to have to make a decision quickly. Brenna Reed there. Help out in Lisi's once again. Gets over the partner, McDonald. Up ahead to Rhodes, who's just going to backhand that one down into the Edmonton zone, and that's going to be an icing.
Definitely a great job, as you mentioned. Edmonton really matching pace with St. Albert. They are a fast team, and one of the ways that you can beat a fast team is by being fast. And great, as mentioned, great job from Edmonton, really keeping that pressure up too.
And this is a different squad than we saw last year with Edmonton. Edmonton was one of the more bottom-feeding teams in the league as they were younger, and this year they're a little older, a little more skilled, and they're really giving the St. Albert Slash a battle here early on, really taking it to them, to be honest. Hall, left side, flips that pass. It's gloved down. Edmonton walking to the zone, left side. Race against Pisani, sharp angle, shotgun, a rebound chance. Missed the puck. Mabel Maltese didn't see it for a second. Pisani, back to her partner Metham. Lead pass for Grinnell is picked off and put back into the corner. St. Albert having a hard time getting out of their zone here.
Yeah, it's definitely the shoe is on the other foot for St. Albert. Typically that's what happens to the other teams, but this is it seems like St. Albert is playing against St. Albert.
Really making him skate in this one. Lead pass sent into the corner, and that is going to go down for another icing. So St. Albert will get an offensive zone draw against the Edmonton Pandas. Haven't had a lot of time in that zone, but win the faceoff here, get something established.
Yeah.
Good things can start to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Just get a puck on net and hope for the best. But yeah, and it could be a good strategy for Edmonton as well, matching pace, a shortened bench for St. Albert, get those bodies tired.
Edmonton does win the draw. They're trying to work hard to get that puck out of the zone, and they will now. Off to the races and just a little too far off. So that one's going to be called for an offsides. 10:27 remaining here, first period. Shots on goal, 2-1 for the Edmonton Pandas. Not a lot of offense so far in this one.
As mentioned, it's a little bit of a sloppy start for both sides. Just passes off the mark, and more completion for the other teams when it comes to that passing.
And what's it going to take so far in this one to start getting the offense going? We've seen a lot of neutral zone battle. Goodwin moving in, one hand on the stick, lost control of that puck, and she's given a good ride out there, the boards, and she's stripped of that one. Edmonton coming back the other way.
For your question, Wyatt, I think it just got to be that establishing the zone, right? And also tape-to-tape passes. You can't just throw the puck and hope for the best.
So far from St. Albert, I've seen a lot of controlled zone entries, not a lot of dump and chase. Maybe a little more of that and go puck retrieval. There is a lot of players on this St. Albert team that can really dig into the corners.
And quick players, too, like for Cassidy Rhodes, for instance.
Exactly. You start forcing Edmonton, and Edmonton can do the same just to make poor decisions with the puck. And so far, neither team has not a quality chance on net for either side. Pisani drops that one from Metham. Short pass to Grinnell. She has to spin that off a check, and it'll get pounded right back into the St. Albert zone. Tired legs for St. Albert, having a game last Friday, which required overtime as well, so that'll bring even more of the life out of you.
Yeah, shortened bench and overtime.
Centering pass, not able to connect with that one, to be pushed off into the corner and back up to the point. Murdoch with the shot, but it doesn't find its way to the net. Now Meffam, she's going to fire that one off the boards, up but not out. Second effort, though, from Grinnell will clear that puck. St. Albert looking to make a couple of changes right now. They got to clear the puck first.
That's incredibly slow. It seems like everyone's in molasses right now.
7 players changing there. You can hear both sides of the bench losing their minds. And now here comes Goodwin. If there's anyone who can get the offense started, it's her. It's her. The centering pass for Boucher was just out of reach. See if she can start to spark the offense with a quality chance on net. Lisi, she'll take a lap behind her net. Short tip pass up there for Boucher, but she can't handle it cleanly. Sydney Olsen grab that one. Boucher in the Edmonton zone, but not for long. Good job clearing there. Once again, another great example of line defense and positioning by Edmonton. They're sitting back on St. Albert, not allowing that stretch pass, and when St. Albert is walking into the zone with there's already 2 defensemen back every time.
It's masterful, really, and just matching that pace as well, keeping that neutral zone just filled with bodies. It's an incredible job from Edmonton.
Another note to make for St. Albert is they do have 5 players missing over with Team Alberta right now. And having played the game Friday already with the short bench, this is just it's a lot of work for some of these girls. As Jade Cadu takes a shot, and that's a glove save.
Yeah, and when you're missing Dale Ross, your team leader in assists, and Jaden Big Game Bogdan, it's going to definitely knock you down a peg. As we look at the Tim Hortons replay, this is what what St. Albert, I think both teams just need to do. Just get the puck on net and get some offensive face-off wins and hope for the best. But just get something going.
Gonna have to pepper more than 2 shots on it. Asia Kachuk, if you want to get past her. She's 4-0-0 this year with a 1.5 goals against average and a 94 save percentage. Some huge numbers for her, the first-year goaltender. Allie Reich was calling for that puck, but it is intercepted. Chance here and a glove save by Maltese.
Yeah, if there's anything, it's an easy night for the goalies right now, but it's good to get that glove save. Great work for Maltese on that glove save. Definitely nicely done from Santos. Maybe thinking the pass there, but great glove from Maltese.
Santos, a very impressive player so far here tonight from Edmonton. She's garnered most of the offensive opportunities for them, as well as drawing the lone slash penalty. Edmonton going to work in the St. Albert zone. Pass across from Megan Long. That shot will be blocked, and it's Goodwin coming the other way. She's got McDonald and Boucher with her. Creates some separation. Stops up and drops the defenseman, but she's upended. That puck unable to be cleared at the moment, but it does squeak past the line. Good second effort there from Sage Taylor. I think she cleared that one on her back.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Whoa! What was that? On the goal line, and it's still not in. How did that puck not go in?
I don't know what just happened there. That was a little bit of a wacky stuff happening this game.
An odd bounce, and Kyra McDonald picks up her 4th goal of the year.
There's some wacky voodoo. That was wild.
We'll see if that starts to spark some offense here tonight as another shot comes through, but that one steered aside by Kachuk.
Yeah, try to get the goals as you can get them, no matter what.
It's a game of bounces, and Edmonton so far lucking out with theirs. Edmonton will put that in the zone. They're looking to make a change. Meffam starts from behind her own net. Pass off the boards to Rhodes, but she's rode out into the boards. St. Albert turnover, and now Edmonton will move up the other way. Brenna Reed send that one in before taking a spill. Up behind the net, centering pass. Mabel Maltese gets some help out there from the defenseman Riley Smith in front of her net. And now St. Albert, short pass is also intercepted. Sydney Olsen, that's got to be her 5th or 6th pick of the night so far. Holds the line for Edmonton, sends it behind the net. Brianne Santos working with it. Edmonton will come out with its support at the blue line. Another shot comes in, and that one blocked by Grinnell. Fearless there. Hall up the right side, chip pass to Allie Reich. Speed of Edmonton D coming back, though, and she gets sandwiched. Still working with the puck is Boucher. She's got support coming in. Jada Pisani just couldn't reach that one. Intercepted in front of the Edmonton net. 4 minutes left here to play in the first period. Shots are up now 3-3.
Yeah, very back and forth now. Now you're starting to see the establishment of zone pressure on both sides.
And there's a long pass there for Santos. She does get to the puck first, racing against a tired Lisi's. Tries to center. That one goes off the post. Another strange bounce, and Maltese will play that puck. Edmonton controlling in the St. Albert zone. Pass into the empty corner boards, and Sage Taylor's hauled down. Pressure at the point, Andy Hamill there. And Kyra McDonald's just going to send that one off the board, and the St. Albert Slash are going to make a change here.
Feels like it's been about 30 minutes since the last whistle.
You're right, partner. This period is just absolutely flying by, but you couldn't tell by the pace of play.
Yeah.
It looks like a hand pass there, and that'll be called to get a face-off coming.
Yeah, a lot of plays to kind of break down there. As mentioned, back and forth and back and forth. Weird bounces, too. It's been, everybody, I think, is kind of out of it right now.
Face-off at the St. Albert blue line will be won by St. Albert. It's Riley Smith, whose lead pass is out of the reach of Jade Cadu, but Cassidy Rhodes, full head of steam there, is going to steal the puck from behind the net. Rhodes up ahead to Brzezowski, drops that one for Smith. Back to Rhodes. St. Albert's going to get this puck in deep. They're looking to make another change. Smith has it. Throws it across to her partner, who's going to have to backhand that one in. Edmonton doing a great job of closing off all the passing lanes for St. Albert. Shot comes in, and that one's blocked. Loose puck in front is handled by Edmonton, but not cleanly. Good chase in there. Hall trying to create some separation, goes between the legs. Rubbed out by two Edmonton players. Battle still ensuing. Hall relentless on that puck, but she will lose that one. Edmonton now moving the other way, but an errant pass, and St. Albert's going to have to reset.
Yeah, Edmonton is not afraid to match the pace of St. Albert. Definitely keeping bodies on St. Albert as well. They're not afraid to push them around.
Taking advantage of a tired squad as Mepham can't clear that puck. Kyra McDonald loses a handle. Does get it up to Boucher. Foot race for it. She's going to lose that one. Rain Murdoch with the puck. In there helping out against Boucher. Battle in the neutral zone for it. Lisi's lead pass for Boucher. She'll just tip that one to the zone. Kyra McDonald on it. McDonald leaves it for Boucher. Overskates that puck, and Edmonton is going to clear the zone, but only momentarily as St. Albert sends that one back in. A minute and a half left here to go in the first period. Turnover at the Edmonton blue line, and Brzezowski's going to give chase. Flip pass to nobody, and it's McDonald that's going to walk into the zone, just send it behind the net. A minute here to go in the first period. Shots are still 3-3. Brzezowski behind the net, muscles her off the puck. Edmonton, failed clearing attempt. Rhodes picked that one out of the sky. Drops it for Smith. Smith, her shot is blocked. Goes through the legs of Rhodes as well and behind the net. St. Albert looking to get anything that they can on net at this point.
Yeah, it just seems like it's that first pass that they're trying to just get going, and they can't do it.
Usually the problem for St. Albert can be the overshooting and the underpassing. But tonight it's the opposite script, and they just haven't been able to get the offense going.
It's the underpassing and undershooting, the worst combination.
Doesn't lead to a lot of goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Puck pinned along the boards here. Both teams just looking to kill off the rest of this period. 10 seconds remaining as the fight continues.
Definitely a lot to talk about in the locker room for both teams, I think. Yeah, that was one sloppy period for both sides.
An uneventful one here so far in St. Albert. Scores 0-0 between the Edmonton Pandas and the St. Albert Slash. Shots are 3-3 in this one. My name's Wyatt Ziegler. I'm your play-by-play man. Donovan Ekstrom's on the color. Alex Testowich is our switch. Rob Zitlow's our director. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast, and we'll be back with hopefully more scoring in the second period. Hello and welcome back. Second period about to get underway here at the Go Auto Arena in Servus Place, St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. Take a look at our Tim Hortons replays from the first period. Not a lot of shots on net, but we've got most of them to show you. First save of the day went to Kachuk. McDonald from a bit of a weird angle, almost handcuffs her, and that was one of St. Albert's best opportunities in the period, Donovan.
Yeah, it's you're going to be seeing most of the shots that took place in this Tim Hortons replay. Yeah, just not a whole lot of action back and forth. Shots from a distance. Yeah, nothing too crazy right now. Weird bounces too. Everybody just seems sluggish.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird game tonight so far. I mean, Edmonton played last night. St. Albert played on the Friday. St. Albert's down a bunch of teammates, and Edmonton's actually down their regular starting goaltender. But replacing her, Kachuk, she has done a wonderful job. She is actually 4-0 in the season. She has had more starts, as we see another save there from Mabel Maltese.
Yeah, that was an excellent glove there. Good job tracking the puck. At least, yeah, goaltenders are doing well. And then there's this one. This, when the bounce got odd, puck kind of right on the line, safe from the defender. That was just an odd, one of the most exciting parts when weird action takes place.
Asia Kachuk with a invisible force field hidden behind her, because they're still trying to figure out how that puck never crossed the line. St. Albert starts this period. They'll try to work out of their own zone. Pisani losing that one in her skates, and they'll have to retreat. Grinnell first back on it for St. Albert. That clearing attempt hits a linesman, and second effort is picked off by Edmonton. Short pass across into the St. Albert bench, and with 32 seconds gone here in the second period, we have our first stoppage in play.
That's reminding me of the first period when the puck went into the bench about 7 times. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see some standout players. I think we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled if Ali Reich is going to will the team into getting some stuff done.
Show off some of those leadership skills. And the other 11 on the other side, Rianne Santos as well. She had both of the quality chances as we have one developing here. It's Rhodes, battled off and shoves out the puck, tries to center it for Cadu, bounces in front. That one went over the goaltender. Lee sees a shot at the net. It doesn't reach.
Here we go now. Now it's starting to get exciting.
The legs are moving now, and bit of panic mode as Lisi sends that one on net. Brzozowski providing the screen, but it does not reach the goaltender, Kachuk. Edmonton now failed clearing attempt, and Smith will just pound that one back in. St. Albert looking to make a change. Santos calling for the puck, gets it a little late, and the D was already there. MacDonald. Good defensive play, and now it's St. Albert's turn to start the rush. Boucher couldn't hold that one in. Battle in the neutral zone for it. St. Albert will come up with it. Pass bank off the linesman once again. Smith off the glass. Ali Goodwin couldn't get a control of that one. And now Edmonton once again, a pass picked off. This neutral zone play just keeps continuing as Goodwin steps in, takes a shot off the post. Beat the goaltender clean, and she can't believe it.
Yeah, you saw hands go up, ready to celebrate. I beat everybody except the post. Unreal.
Goodwin calling for that puck once again. She's got the hot stick. And you can't get much closer than that, Donovan, but
yeah, fooled,
Kachuk.
Fooled everyone except Kachuk.
She's going to have to kiss her post. That's her best friend today. Sandy pinching in, send that one in behind the net. Sydney Olsen's going to battle with Ali Reich for it. A couple of Edmonton bodies and sticks flying. Grinnell does poke that puck off. Ali Reich first one on it. Makes a cut towards the center of the net. She's going to try and move that one on her backhand. Couldn't get enough juice on that. Still controlling the puck, though, is Hall. Gets it over the captain, Reich. Bouncing puck, can't find anybody. Pisani tries to send it into a clean spot, but Sydney Olsen going to get there first for Edmonton. Another puck cleared into that St. Albert bench as you hear the scream from one of the parents.
Yeah, definitely, now we're starting to see some pressure here on this Tim Hortons replay. You're starting to see the legs moving for St. Albert, which is excellent stuff. And yeah, yeah, the hands going up thinking it's a goal. beat everybody except the post. But yeah, now you're starting to see St. Albert starting to get that push, and I think that you're starting to see the ice tilt. You're definitely seeing, too, Edmonton collapsing. They're trying their best just to stay in front of the goalie to try and not get shots out. This is definitely what they needed.
They've done a good job so far tonight, Edmonton has, with shot suppression, of course. Shots are only 4-3 in this contest for the St. Albert Slash. 3 minutes gone here into the second period.
So we have some
bit of a discussion going on.
Oh, are they saying it is a goal? We'll have to. All right, let's we'll need to see that one more. That's kind of interesting.
I have never seen that before, Donovan.
This has been a very weird game. It's daylight savings. Everybody's off by about an hour. That's interesting.
So St. Albert is going to take a 1-0 lead. Jenna Goodwin's going to get the goal. She'll never score another one like that.
Yeah, that was weird. This is odd. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing for sure.
Everybody and their mom right now is trying to figure out where that goal came from. Obviously, the referee's seeing something that we didn't, and St. Albert's going to get a 1-0 lead here. 17:03 left to go. And now we're hearing a bit of complaining coming out of the Edmonton bench. And honestly, Donovan, I can't blame you.
Yeah, it was definitely us right off the post. I don't think it went in. I don't believe it did.
Now, the last time these two teams played, Donovan, as the referees are going to have a bit of a meeting. Let's take another look here at the Tim Hortons replay. Jenna Goodwin walks in, takes that shot. She's going to beat the goaltender, but it just rings right off the post.
Yeah, no, that was not.
Hey, maybe we should just flag down the referees. I can tell you it wasn't a goal.
No, yeah,
we have the technology if somebody would ask us.
Exactly. We're like the Situation Room in Toronto. What is going on? Yeah, this has been a very interesting game so far. Yeah, look at that again. It is definitely.
I don't know how much more clear we could get. Controversy here at the Go Auto Arena.
Yeah, when we were talking about getting the action started, I think it wasn't quite what I was expecting.
Well, it's no wonder we were having trouble trying to find that goal, Donovan. It didn't exist, but St. Albert's going to take that one. A bit of a lucky break, and Jenna Goodwin, she's going to pick up her 6th goal of the season. Can't come much easier than that. That's 8 points for her now in 9 games.
Let's throw the puck on net, see what happens if it hits the side. And as it looks like we've got a penalty, maybe a little bit of frustration taking place for Edmonton. I wouldn't blame them.
Andy Hamill going to the box, and body language says it all from the top down. Edmonton's coach is furious. I've been watching him on the sidelines, and he has refused to look at the ice until now. St. Albert going to get their 2nd power play of the game, see if they can expand on this lead. Edmonton, good initial clearing attempt, and Mabel Maltese is going to have to play that puck. Leaves it for the defenseman Smith, who's feeling pressure from Santos. All over the ice is Santos tonight.
Yeah, definitely a threat every time she's on.
Lead pass for Cadu. Couldn't handle that one cleanly, but she's going to poke it by the defender. Still working within our stick. St. Albert making a change. Sends that one to the blue line for McDonald. And the referee's going to call that one. I think it's going to be a too many men.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of bodies for St. Albert that were on the ice.
And it's not the first sloppy change we've seen from either side tonight. And it cost the Slash. As we can count the bodies here. There's the stop and the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10. The whole team was on the ice there.
So now for the second time tonight, we've got some 4-on-4 action. It'll run us about another minute 20 here. And then Edmonton will get a brief power play. Shot comes in for the point. That one missed. Edmonton still controlling. Metham doing a great job there, stealing that puck. And now it's Boucher moving in one-on-one. Pass across, but that wasn't her teammate. That was Edmonton. And a glorious chance dissipates here for St. Albert. Edmonton moving, pass up the right side, tries the fancy move behind the back and couldn't control that one. Jada Pisani's going to stop back and give that one to Goodwin, your goal scorer in this game. I say in air quotes. Allie Reich now, she's got a chance one-on-one with the goaltender. What a beautiful move and a goal! Allie Reich kept that one on the forehand and tucked it right under the bar.
Now that one, I think we can both agree, went in. That was an incredible job, splitting the defense. Like, it was cheat code there. Unreal stuff, as we see on that Tim Hortons replay. Oh, and wait until that last second, too. Beat everybody.
And that's what you'll see from Allie Reich, especially with the way she opens up her hips there. Such a tremendous skater. She's able to fool the goaltender into thinking it's going to be a backhand move simply by just rotating her body and opening up the hips. And she just buried that one. I don't know if we're going to see a prettier goal from her this year. So now with 16 minutes remaining here, we have a 4-on-4 goal by Allie Reich, and she's coming back the other way. St. Albert expands the lead 2-0 over the Edmonton Pandas. The bobbled puck there slides through the slot, and Edmonton will get a chance to clear that puck. Leases will send it in behind the Edmonton net. Hall with great pressure there, trying to work Edmonton off the puck. Does eventually, but Santos cleans up the loose stuff.
Yeah, you're definitely starting to see St. Albert buzzing. Now they're starting to set up that pressure, and all it takes is that individual effort. We'll see if the ice is going to remain tilted.
Penalty to Hamill is over. 30 seconds is what they've got to work with, but Jay Cadeau picks the pocket, tries to move in, can't get a clean shot off, but she's going to be the first one on her own rebound. Leaves it for Hall. Hall makes a cut to the backhand, takes that shot. What a save in front, it just trickles wide. And nets off its moorings, and we're going to get a face-off.
That's that power kill. Holy mackerel. Great individual effort from Jade Cadeau as well, getting that play started, but an incredible chance for Hall. As we see on that, Tim Hortons beats everybody, every defender, and the puck in the air.
She just undressed Sydney Olsen.
Oh, my goodness.
Referee's going to have to go pick up her gloves and skates.
Now you're starting to see that St. Albert, that power kill. You're starting to see that aggressiveness as we believe we have a timeout. Smart idea. I think you're starting to see that ice tilt towards St. Albert.
I believe that was Dan Ockenberg, St. Albert, taking that as we take another look here at the Tim Hortons replay of that Allie Reich goal.
Unbelievable stuff.
Stays outside, and you see the way she opens up there and just uses the weight transfer to lift that puck. A beautiful shot. Surprised she's not committed, to be honest.
Yeah, no, well, we'll definitely see that. That's going to change very shortly.
Captain of this squad showing the leadership, and she put the team on her shoulders there for that goal.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, that she is the one to watch. Definitely a great job on her part.
And for Tkachuk, she came into this game riding a shutout, a 3-0 victory over Rocky Mountain last night.
Yeah, 4 consecutive periods with no goal. And that is broken through witchcraft, wizardry, and an incredible effort from Allie Wright.
Edmonton moving the other way. St. Albert's back to 5-on-5 here. Pisani first on the puck for St. Albert. She's going to hold that one against the boards as you see the aggression from Edmonton starting to come out here. And that's what Edmonton's going to need to do. They're going to need to bring it more towards St. Albert. We saw the first game of the year when Lloyd started to bring the body on them and absolutely deflated this St. Albert squad. They were able to escape with a victory narrowly.
Yeah, and then that's what was working in the first period for them too, was clogging up those lanes, really just getting the body on.
Smart play there by Edmonton. Send that one in, and Brenna Reed wasn't going to be the first one on the puck in the zone, so she just cleared it in there. Now St. Albert. Goodwin moves that one up to Rhodes, picked off by Brenna Reed once again. Battle at the blue line for it. And it will be Goodwin that comes out with it. Goodwin, your opening goal scorer in this period. Sydney Olsen sends a pass in, and that one will get to Peyton Bassarash, who's going to make a change. Boucher cut play, but Sage Taylor stuck with her. And now here comes Kyra McDonald. She's got Goodwin. That pass just between the legs. And they're going to call that one offsides.
Yeah, you're definitely starting to see St. Albert buzzing. Edmonton needs to start getting that body back. You're correct there. If there's one way of stopping St. Albert, it is that. Yeah, definitely.
6.5 minutes into this second period. Pandas yet to get a shot in this one. Good steal there, and St. Albert will control. Grinnell just going to tip that one in. Hall's going to get there first, and Grinnell's going to go to the front of the net. Hall couldn't handle that bouncing puck cleanly, but Captain Ali Wright comes in for support, gives it over Pisani. One time to shot, and that one didn't find its way through. Stuck in the equipment of Reich, actually, as she gets another shot in. Bit of a muffin, and that one will be easily saved by Tkachuk.
Now, those are always the weird plays, especially as a goalie, when you kind of lose track of the puck as it gets in the equipment. Let's look at that. Tim Hortons replay, stuck in the glove as it pops out. And yeah, it's always those weird knuckle pucks that always make you a little bit nervous.
Hey, in a game like this one, you got to throw everything in the kitchen sink and on net, because shots have been scarce in this one. 8-3 for the St. Albert Slash. And another bouncing puck comes in, not handled cleanly by Tkachuk, but it doesn't burn her. It's the captain, Megan Long, trying to clear that puck. She can't. She's going to battle in with Hall behind the net. Hall takes a lap, and she's going to just backhand that one back down. Megan Long once again giving pressure, centering pass, chopped out of the air by Cadu. Edmonton unable to clear once again. It's Hall on the puck. She tried to leave that one once again for Cadu. These two trying to connect with one another, and a pass is once again picked. Bit of sloppy play in the offensive zone by the Slash. Lead pass up ahead for Rhodes, and she squeaks in behind the defense. Rhodes, a toe drag in front, moves to the backhand. What a save! What a move, what a save. The hands are on display tonight, Donovan.
Yeah, this has been absolutely sensational stuff. It looks like a shootout from the All-Star game level quality.
Night and day, the first and second periods of the St. Albert Slash. The pressure has come out. And that Cassidy Rhodes doesn't have a goal yet tonight. She could have had about 3 on Friday. That's her first clean opportunity tonight.
Just absolutely dangerous player whenever she is on the ice, at speed as well.
As Boucher steals a puck and moves to her backhand, that one over the net. Sydney Olsen at the end of the long shift lost the foot race there, and Boucher another chance, and now Tkachuk's starting to sweat in net. St. Albert with 4 or 5 beautiful looks in the last couple of minutes. Goodwin now moving left side. She's going to step around the defender. Good job to stay with it. Pisani can't hold the line. Pressure coming. But St. Albert's going to remain in control of the puck here. 10:55 left to go in the second. Bank pass for Hall. Couldn't handle that cleanly off her skate. Would have been away to the races once again.
Yeah, incredible work. Now you're starting to see those passes connect. I think they finally got used to the time change.
Rain Murdoch now. It's a mystery who's going to come up with it. And there's Hall. Backhand down for Reich. Reich, a goal in this game. Centering pass to Grinnell. Buries it. 5-hole. What a pass from Ali Reich.
What an incredible set of passes there as well. We'll have to look at that on that Tim Hortons replay. Great individual efforts. Perfect pass back. All alone. I was expecting another shot, but of course, finding the open man, unreal stuff.
Defensive breakdown for Edmonton in their own zone, and now the St. Albert Slash are starting to run away with this one. They've put up a field goal here, not even 10 minutes into the second period. 3-0 Slash. Shots now 12-3.
Yeah, there's a lot of puck watching from Edmonton there on that goal. I think I saw 5 of the players just going towards the puck and leaving all alone.
And what a finish for Faith Grinnell. That is her second goal of the year. Impressive rookie. Edmonton's going to send it back into the St. Albert zone. They have not been able to get established in that zone this period. He's still yet to see a shot on net, 10 minutes stripped off the clock. Long will send that one in, can't hold the line, and now Ali Reich, who has 2 points on the night, is given a battle, and she actually strips the puck away. Unable to finish up with the play, though.
That wouldn't shock me if she was going to finish off. It seems like everything that could go right for St. Albert has.
Especially this period, and the struggles of the first period finally paying off for them as they've seen the fruits of their labors. A shot comes in, and that one steered aside. Mark it at 9:27, first shot of the period for the Pandas.
Yeah, Edmonton just needs to start getting something on net.
And another shot comes in, that one high, went off the head of Cadu. Shot goes wide, Santos behind the net. St. Albert will come up with it, it's Cadu. Lead pass there for Rhodes, and now it's going to be a foot race. And Rhodes at the end of the long shift stops skating, and that one's going to go down for an icing.
Yeah, this has been, this game has gone completely crazy. It has been all St. Albert. As we look at that goal one more time, we're now all alone in that slot. There it's going to be a goal. 30 times out of 31, Wyatt.
And a great finish there. Waited for the goaltender to open up the legs and put it right behind. And Edmonton has to step out of their zone.
Yeah, definitely seeing St. Albert. The ice is completely tilted. Edmonton's going to need something, just anything at this point.
And I tell you what, partner, it starts with more shots on net. They haven't been able to get established in the St. Albert zone. They were doing such a good job at skating, and there's a glove save from Mabel Maltese.
Yeah, exactly. Just say, honestly, at this point, just get something on net. Hope for the best. Because, yeah, you're not going to win too many games with no shots on net.
Well, exactly. They've got 2 shots this period. St. Albert Slash have 3 goals. Starting to pull away in this one, but definitely not out of it. As we all know, 3-0 is the worst lead in hockey.
Yeah, just about almost as bad as the 2-0. But I would certainly rank that as not a great lead to have.
Don't want to get complacent here. St. Albert saw a 2-0 lead evaporate as a chance is developing here. Ali Reich once again on it. She loses that one. Still kicked towards the net. Another rebound. That puck still on the goal line. How did that stay out?
Yeah, if there's anybody, Tkachuk has been making the saves that she needs to make. I have no idea how that did not go in. As we look at that Tim Hortons replay.
Sage Taylor almost kicked that one in her own net. It deflected off her skate, but it was loose there for Reich, and what a save by Tkachuk. Actually got the left pad down on Ali Reich.
Yeah, great work keeping that pad down. It's very easy to start full-on panic as 30 bodies are right on you.
Incredible job to stay with the play there. Mepham takes a shot as she dumps that one in.
Yeah, some of that frustration boiling over for Edmonton.
That's what we said Edmonton needed to do, though, is start putting the body on St. Albert, or at least giving them some kind of intimidation. Make them think twice about holding that puck for long, because that's how we've seen most of these goals, is individual efforts other than the Ali Reich third goal.
Yeah, as we have another look here, the play falls apart. And yeah, looks like almost a kick in, but an incredible job for Tkachuk. I will say that most of these goals, or all of the goals really, haven't really been her fault.
Especially the first one.
Yes, definitely that.
So St. Albert catches a bit of a break to start the period. They get a goal off what shouldn't have been as a shot comes in. That one backhanded wide. Sage Taylor with a chance to try to go block her, but couldn't find the net. So St. Albert gets the first goal of the game off one that never should have counted. As the wraparound chance comes in, backhand stop, and sprawling at her net is Maltese to make the save.
Yeah, this is what Edmonton needs. Get those dirty, greasy goals, anything that you can. As we look at that play again on the Tim Hortons replay. Just puck on net, see what happens, bodies in the way. Doesn't have to be pretty if you want a goal.
And what a goaltending effort. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Mabel Maltese. Face-off one there by Edmonton. Long will get over to partner Olsen. That shot blocked by Boucher in front. Boucher, 3 or 4 block shots in this one, making her goaltender's life a little easier. And she's off to the races now against Olsen. Earlier burned in this period by Reich. Tries to center that one for Goodwin, picked off though. St. Albert will remain in the zone, send that one around. Takes a bit of a weird bounce once again, and it's Long. Gets it up ahead and out.
Yeah, it's not uncommon here for the weird bounces to occur.
No, very active boards. They have come to life as that puck collides off. Hall in a battle. She works those boards. She is a hard player, and those are hard minutes when you have to fight for pucks all the time.
Yeah, she's every single time I look on the ice, she's there. She is playing incredible minutes right now.
And not afraid whatsoever. Ali Reich sends another one in for Grinnell in the slot. Dangerous last time it happened. History did not repeat itself there, though. Meffam, she's going to pinch in, saves a puck from being cleared. Reich covering the point.
Yeah, incredible individual effort from Meffam to keep the play going.
Ali Reich holds that one at the point, sends in that one, and that'll be gloved down by Kachuk. Easily 6 minutes left here to go in the second frame. Donovan, what's Edmonton going to have to start doing to start putting the offensive pressure on St. Albert?
Well, as we've been mentioning, just getting that little bit more of that physical play. And they have the shortened bench, St. Albert. If you start getting that little physical play, start getting them a little bit tired, really wear them down. And, of course, yeah, get those greasy goals. Their best opportunity came from not the greatest opportunity, but it was the best thing that they got from that period so far.
Face-off won there by Edmonton, and Edmonton's another team. They haven't seen a lot of dump and chase as well. Like, if they want to start putting the body on, you got to start throwing it in the corners, and it's hard enough to work in your own, but make St. Albert have to work in their own zone and a little harder defensively as well. Loose puck comes up to Santos, can't clear that one. Lises keeps it in, but not for long, and now Santos a chance developing here. Rhodes is on her. Rhodes takes her down. That's going to be a penalty, but that's a good one to take, as a breakaway was ensuing. Edmonton still with possession of the puck. Santos gets that one into the slot. Left side and a shot comes in. What a save, Mabel Maltese.
Santos has been one of Edmonton's golden players. Absolutely dangerous every time she's on the ice. Yeah, as mentioned, great time to take a penalty because Santos that would have been more than likely a sure goal.
And that's not the first time we've seen that from Cassidy Rhodes. If you do remember, partner, it was almost the exact same situation as this on Friday, and she took the penalty to save the goal.
Yeah, incredible. Good job getting possession back for the puck, though, for St. Albert.
Smart player and great defensively for a forward as well. Megan Long's going to send that one into the open corner. Pisani just slowing up her man. Battle in the boards now. St. Albert does come up with it, and MacDonald's going to clear that one on her backhand. 30 seconds expired here off the power play as the power kill comes in. That was Jenna Goodwin trying to make the steal, and she almost does on the second effort. Meffam playing a little high, but that one's going to go down for icing.
Yeah, that's the risk-reward factor there. Full bodies almost past the center ice for St. Albert.
Just a hair over 15 minutes gone here in the second period, and it's been all St. Albert in this one. 3 goals in this one. Edmonton Pandas, only 3 shots so far in the period.
Yeah, if there's any time this power play I think is going to be key for Edmonton. They need to get something started.
They got 4.5 minutes to work with, still a minute remaining on the power play as that shot goes off the head of an Edmonton player, but it will be cleared by Meffam. Ali Reich racing in there as they get tangled up behind the net. Getting her stick held onto. Ref's going to swallow the whistle there.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a play on both sides there. Smart, good decision from the ref.
Let the girls play. Santos, she's walking in with it, leaves it for Long. Long's pass goes off the skate of Hall, and that will clear. 30 seconds left here to go on the power play for Edmonton. Backhand drop for Long, takes that shot. Puck is loose in front. No rebound shot available. That's another thing. Edmonton hasn't had a single second chance this game as a shot comes in, and that's a save on the right pad of Maltese.
Great positioning from Maltese there, tracking the puck. That goal would deflate St. Albert for sure.
Penalty about to expire here. Cassidy Rhodes is going to come back out onto the ice, and she's going to join the play.
An aggressive play, too, and almost a steal for Rhodes.
Look at that stop and start. If she would have fully committed to it, she would have had it all the way. And now the puck finds her stick once again. She's going to backhand that one in for Cadu. Cadu's got the goaltender working out front. Oh, what a pass out front, but nobody there. Brzezowski a little late to the change, and she's going to play that one from off her stomach. Brzezowski once again on the puck. Stops up and loses it between the feet. Sends it back to the point for Smith. Cadu behind the net for St. Albert. Flips that one out front for Rhodes, and he couldn't connect. And now Edmonton moves the other way. Good flip to get behind the defense. Working up the left side. A shot comes in and a glove save by Maltese. No rebound available.
Yeah, that's been certainly, as you had mentioned, the second chances for Edmonton are few and far between, but I think a lot of that is also because of Maltese, as we see that incredible, just good job. If you let that rebound out, you have four bodies, to one of which anything can happen at that moment. Those are the bounces I think Edmonton just really needs, but great work for Maltese.
Yeah, some goaltenders stop pucks, other ones absorb them, and she is definitely the latter. She's going to wisely take another face-off here.
Yeah, you're starting to see Edmonton get something going. Definitely starting to see the ice at least no longer fully tilted in one direction.
No, for sure, and they're starting to put some pucks on net, making life a little bit miserable for Maltese. I'd like to see a little more traffic in front from Edmonton, though.
Yeah, as I mentioned, the greasy goals.
Well, at least get in her sight lines as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle for the puck there. Meffam, who's played a lot of minutes tonight, she's still working for that one. Does eventually come out, and now St. Albert moving the other way. It's Goodwin. Lead pass for McDonald. McDonald stops up, gets that one across for Goodwin, almost buries it in front. That puck took a deflection and still almost went in. McDonald wide open, that's a blocker save. Loose puck won by Edmonton, but Kyra McDonald covering the left point does come back, and she's going to skate this one in herself. McDonald moving in 1-on-3, still ends up with the puck shot, rebound in front, alley right, just over skates it. Lisi's another shot, and that one's blocked in front. Pressure from St. Albert back on in this one. Minute 30 left to go in the second frame.
Yeah, if you're Edmonton, you are thinking your lucky stars. Weird bounces. The bounces just aren't really going Edmonton's, and that was a prime example of that.
Added his partner, and now Edmonton's going to have to try to generate a couple of those chances themselves, as well as the goaltender's just going to take a face-off here.
Yes, to get some breath in. A couple of great saves from Katuk there. As we look on these Tim Hortons replay, that weird bounce, and almost that second chance there. And once again, just throwing it on net, those rebounds can kill you.
And you can really see St. Albert starting to shoot for the rebounds. They're trying to keep it in the pads of Tkachuk, and maybe that's something that Edmonton's going to have to start trying on Maltese as well. Face-off won by St. Albert. Just over a minute left to go in the period. That shot from Pisani is blocked. Cadu tangled up the linesman. That one goes off there. Long pass for Taylor. Taylor banks that one up, but once again picked by McDonald. Great line D. And now she's going to skate with it. Player down for Edmonton. Turnover once again, though. And it'll just be dumped in by Andy Hamill. Long pass there for Rhodes. She's just going to send that one in as she makes a change. It'll be Santos for Edmonton on it. She's played a lot of minutes tonight, a lot of hard ones, so she's done some tremendous work as we got 20 seconds left here to go. Edmonton, one last chance to pull within 2 goals here.
And, of course, St. Albert doing their best to not let that happen.
Ooh, wraparound there is stopped by Maltese. Stayed hugged to the post.
Yeah, those last-minute goals always deflate. Great job from Maltese there as the period comes to an end. All St. Albert for that, say 90% St. Albert for this one.
Yeah, and it was a rough start for Edmonton. Early goal by Jenna Goodwin that never should have counted. Does, and St. Albert rode the wave of that momentum, and they've jumped out to a 3-0 lead here at Servus Place in the Go Ottawa Arena. Shot 16-9. My name is Wyatt Ziegler. Donovan Ekstrom is your color man. Alex Testowich on the switch, and Rob Zitlow's our director. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast, and we'll be back for the third period. And welcome back. Third period about to get underway here at the Go Auto Arena at Service Place, Alberta, Canada. A lot of scoring to recap from that period. Here's a couple beautiful looks. The goaltender in Edmonton, very, very busy. Tkachuk had to stand on her head for most of the period, but unfortunately for her, she was beat a couple of times. Here's this beautiful look from Cassidy Rhodes. She was stopped on the backhand, absolutely undressed Sydney Olsen there, Donovan.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong start for St. Albert, and they never let off. A couple of good opportunities. Great time to take a penalty there for St. Albert. But yes, definitely ice tilted heavily one direction throughout.
3-0 lead. The St. Albert Slash have jumped out to the worst lead in hockey, and Maple Maltese has also been pretty busy in net. It was slow to start the game, but the shot volume had picked up. She's now up to 9 saves on 9 shots, and here's another dig in it. The goaltender Tkachuk has been a much busier goaltender. Here's her opening air quote goal. That was Jenna Goodwin, rang that one off the right post. Referees would go back a minute later after play and call it a goal. And here's a beautiful one from Allie Reich. There was no doubt about that. Buried it top cheese.
And on that play, Lisi's first assist, first point of the season. Well done getting the play started there.
Congratulations to the young rookie, Mary Lisi's.
And once again, that pressure, the floodgates starting to open for St. Albert as we see the Granago goal right there. Yeah, a couple of big points to mention as well. Goodwin, point a game, nine points on the season.
9 points in 9 games this year, had 30 and 30 last year. So for her career, she is exactly a point a game. Let's see if she can eclipse that mark now. Now, if you remember from Friday, St. Albert Slash had jumped out to a 2-0 lead against the Lloydminster Steelers, and that lead slowly evaporated, and Lloyd was able to tie it up with just a couple minutes in. Let's see if Edmonton can put the same kind of response on to start this third period.
Yeah, another team, too, that's really struggled at the start, but came out swinging in the third.
Edmonton 5-1 on the season. Their only loss coming this year to the St. Albert Slash. That was a 1-0 victory. These teams will play again on Friday as well, and it'll be a more tightly contested game as both teams are going to have their full rosters, players away on both sides for the Team Alberta, getting ready for the Canada Winter Games that will be taking place in Winkler and Morden, Manitoba. Work behind there, the net. Cadu lost that one, tried to center it. Good pick in front of the net. Now Edmonton's going to come the other way. Lead pass for Santos, working on the right side against Lisi's. Lisi's using that size will just body off Santos. And her partner Smith's going to pick the puck. Edmonton holds the line. Only momentarily, though. Now it's Cassidy Rhodes, who's had herself a great game. She's going to backhand that one in and go for the change. Edmonton working from behind their own net. Clearing attempt fails. Boucher is going to pick that one. Drops it for Goodwin, who leaves it for Pisani. Across for Callie McDonald. Game winner on Friday in OT. That pass will miss everyone, and now Kyra McDonald's going to go get some work from it, and it's MacDonald who's going to help her out.
Definitely shades of the prior period here for Edmonton, which is no good. They need to get out of their zone in order to at least get a chance to get a goal.
St. Albert looking like they're playing a game of piggy in the middle right now. Edmonton unable to touch that puck until now. Clearing attempt does get through, but it's Allie Reich who will be the first one on it for St. Albert. And Callie McDonald is going to fire that one in and go for a change. Goaltender left that puck down and sprawled out. She's shaking her head. Nothing doing there, but almost a dangerous play there for St. Albert.
Yeah, and of course that would be the bounce that would happen for Edmonton. Not having really good puck luck today.
No, of course, and we mentioned that first goal that came in from Jenna Goodwin in the second period that started to open the floodgates for St. Albert. The offense started to pick up, and they jumped out to the 3-0 lead, but it was a goal that never should have counted. It went right off the post. Referees went back over a minute into play later to correct the decision.
Yeah, it makes you think what could have happened if maybe that wasn't a goal, right? And then what would the tune of this game be?
you know, it's not exactly like the NBA where you can just go back and say, you know, his foot was on the line for that three. We're going to take away the point. This is hockey. It doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, you'll never see something like that.
And now Cassidy Rhodes with a chance. She's moving in. Undresses once again, but she's bumped off the puck. Beautiful defensive play there from Rain Murdoch. Brzozowski tried to get that one in deep, but it will clear the zone. St. Albert still with control of it.
Yeah, St. Albert is buzzing. They are trying to get that final dagger.
4-0 would put this one away. The next goal is ever so important in this contest. Goodwin, she's got one in it. She leaves it for Lisi's. Down for McDonald, makes a move, and that shot doesn't come through. Net pushed off of its post, and we're going to get a face-off.
Yeah, a little bit of a blessing there to get the net off its mooring. Yeah, St. Albert just pressure right now. They are playing their patented aggressive style of play.
Top line back out there looking to really put this one away. Boucher, another player, been dangerous tonight. This entire first line for St. Albert. They're missing Jaden Bogdan, but it doesn't look like it tonight as that pass will hop off the stick of Smith, and now it's a one-on-one coming in the other way. Shot fire and a save by Maltese.
Yeah, this is the start. It's something, right? You're getting something started, and then finally the puck going Edmonton's way for, I think, the first time as we look at this Tim Hortons replay. Hoping for a rebound, but great control from Maltese.
And if you're Chloe Reed in that situation, fire the puck. I do that 10 times out of 10. You haven't been able to generate a lot of scoring chances in offense tonight as that puck is held on the blue line, bobbled in the air, and it does eventually come out. Edmonton shooting themselves in the foot there. Hall's backhand in will just be enough for icing. Grinnell was giving a chase there. She's got the third goal on the game tonight.
Yeah, it's once again trying to get that final dagger in, but it's always a dangerous time, especially for St. Albert, as Santos is on the ice. She's been the one shining beacon, I feel, for Edmonton this game.
And she'll also be flacked by Jacqueline Fleming, team's leading goal scorer. She's got 4 of them this season. None tonight as that one goes off the side of the net, and the net is pushed off by Edmonton. Another face-off will come in the St. Albert zone.
Yeah, this has been Edmonton is. Yeah, you're starting to see them just get something on net. If it's at the point, whatever, just get something going. Just off the side of the net, but definitely starting to get some chances.
Well, and St. Albert has proved tonight just put it on net. Sometimes it'll count when it shouldn't.
Exactly.
Face-off at the St. Albert blue line. Great individual effort there by Allie Reich. Won that from the seat of her pants. Pass picked, though, and now Edmonton working the zone. Jada Pisanti's going to get a penalty here. That's going to be either a hook or a trip. It'll be interesting how they call it, but
it was certainly something that should not have happened. As yeah, it looks. I would imagine it would be a trip. We will see, though. But once again, or a hook. Yeah. So either way. This might be, if anything, Edmonton, this is probably their go win or go home moment if they can get something generated on this. But of course, St. Albert known for their power kill of that just intense pressure.
It can, and it does have a tendency to bite them as you see them just pin the puck along the boards trying to kill some time off here. A goal right now for Edmonton would be huge in a swing of momentum, and we're going to get a whistle here as the puck was lost sight of.
Yeah, you see that pressure too. I think all 4 Edmonton players beneath the hash marks, leaving their Edmonton's defenders just at the point ready, maybe even a potential high slot opportunity.
A lot of goals come in from the slot. It's the best opportunity to shoot. That Edmonton's just got to start moving the puck. And St. Albert, once again, they win the faceoff and just pin it to the boards. Battle in for it now.
You can see almost all 4 players like behind the net. That is some intense pressure.
Long leaves that one. Pass across to the left side. Shot comes in. Never reaches the net. A backhand chance also misses there. Sage Taylor on the loose puck. Sends it all the way down the ice. Tried to throw it into the slot there, Donovan, like we were talking about, but nobody home for Edmonton, and they're going to have to reset and recharge on this power play.
Yeah, there's a lot of good there, good momentum for them, but that's just absolutely killer.
And Mefam will send it down once again. Half the penalty expired here for St. Albert. They dump it to the empty corner, but Rhodes is on it. She's going to make a couple of moves. Centers that one for Goodwin, but a good stick in the lane there by Long.
Yeah, Goodwin also trying to get that third point.
Goodwin just picked the pocket. And now she's going to come in, fires a slap shot over the net. Weird bounce once again. And goaltender had to be sharp there as it almost came back in front of the net. Edmonton not getting much done here on the power play. Chloe Reed sends it across the Long. That shot just misses the net. Reed will get back on the loose puck. 15 seconds remaining here on the power play for Edmonton. Murdoch across for Olsen, and St. Albert will clear. And that's going to do it to the penalty for Pisani.
Yeah, there's a couple of good parts of that power play there that Edmonton should take away, but just that unfortunate pass that went by everybody. Just you could almost see it just deflate them.
Yeah, there was really good movement starting there on the power play, and it just goes to show, I mean, in 2 minutes you don't have to take the initial shot first. You can start to work it around and try to catch someone out of position, but St. Albert just such strong penalty killers. They really make you force the issue offensively. Failed clearing attempt there, held in by Smith, and a second effort does get it out of the offensive zone for Edmonton, but now St. Albert's going to move right back in. That puck dumped in and held behind the net. Lead pass comes in and a long shot. That one kicked to the corner. Jacqueline Fleming, I think that's her first shot on net. She's an offensive driver for this team. She's going to have to start putting some more pucks on net in the final 12 minutes of this one.
Yeah, if there's anybody, the team leading scorer should be the one that could probably get this Pandas squad kick-started.
Still plenty of time to get things even here. Foot race for the puck, and Cadou's just going to chop it, leave it for Brzozowski. Edmonton, short pass doesn't get connected, and now Smith for St. Albert's going to try one of her own to get back into the Edmonton zone. Brzozowski giving chase to the puck, but remains Pandas for now. Mefam bouncing pass, eludes Goodwin, and now a shot comes in that didn't have anything on it, off the heel of the stick there. Edmonton starting to grip the sticks a little tighter in this one.
Yeah, it's that whole thing of just get the puck on net, see what happens, but just bad bounces.
Sage Taylor sends that one in front, and that's blocked. Edmonton looking to get something going. Only 2 shots on net in this period so far. 9 minutes ticked off the clock. And that'll be a clear, and icing will be waved off there. Wise, as that puck was just dying. And St. Albert, once again, the first one on it. And that's something St. Albert's done a tremendous job of tonight, is getting on the loose pucks first. They've won a lot of those short battles, and especially in the corner boards as well.
Yeah, Edmonton started off really strong with the physical contact and keep getting the body on, but just losing that, and you can't allow St. Albert to have that freedom. They'll just burn you every time.
Good movement there, and the stretch pass for Chloe Reed just out of reach, but Grinnell, not normally a defenseman, playing back there. Shot comes in and a save by Maltese. She's up to 12 saves on the night now. Remains perfect in this one. Grinnell, short pass for Hall. Hall moving in on the right wing. Gets below the circle, and she's going to do a lap around the net looking for help, and she's going to go to the point for Smith. Smith fans on that one, gets it over to the partner McDonald, trying to look for a tip in front, and it missed everybody. Smith will keep the pressure on. That puck in the zone. It will be picked off by Edmonton. But once again, what a job she does of holding that line for St. Albert. That was 3 straight plays that nobody could get that puck by her. She's like a brick wall.
Yeah, incredible work. Especially, it's been a long stretch of time since the last whistle, and it's stuff like that where you just keep that pressure going, right? They're really, St. Albert is really getting that foot to the Pandas' throat.
And for St. Albert, they love this long time without the whistle. Time just dripping down off the clock as Cassidy Rose is going to try and get a flip play, and she will just sneak behind the defense. She's going to get that loose puck first. She's having herself a heck of a game as that shot from McDonald comes in, blocked. Another shot in front. That doesn't find its way. And we have a goal from Mepham. Screen in front provided by her own team, and Kachuk's not happy with herself there.
Yeah, it was. We'll have to look at that on that Tim Hortons replay, but that is a rough goal to definitely see that happen. Yeah, great initial save, but it looks like it just went. Yeah, no idea where the puck was. That last second. Right over the glove hand.
Poor Kachuk, she was already down in the butterfly, stood up to try and get a better look at it. And hey, congratulations to Reese Mepham. That is her first goal in the AFHL.
Yeah, well done, Reese.
Couple of firsts tonight for St. Albert.
Yeah, this has been a night of firsts for sure. But as we were talking about, though, it is that St. Albert loves that ability to just nonstop give that pressure. As we look at that goal one more time, yeah, just hopped out of the butterfly. I don't think she not expecting another shot right away. Was probably expecting that puck to get out of the zone, but
great awareness by Mepham there, just to flip it on net. Didn't give the goaltender any time to make a decision. Beyond his partner, I didn't think that one was coming. That's a beautiful job to hold the line, even though St. Albert is calling for a offsides. Grinnell in a battle for the puck. She will get it out and up to Hall.
Yeah, St. Albert, they love that long stretch of play without a whistle, because you see the Edmonton on their heels, not too sure, trying to get the changes start to get a little slower, and they start to get speedier.
And communication can break down. Is a great sliding defensive play there from Edmonton. Stopped Ali Reich from another glorious chance on net. She's got 2 points tonight, does Reich. Both teams making changes now. MacDonald, she's going to get over to Smith, but that pass is blocked off. She's going to get back to her partner. Banks that off the boards, and once again, that puck will come to her. It takes a bit of a slew foot there from Sage Taylor. Puck now on the stick of Rhodes, and Evans is going to try and pin that one out to the slot, and a shot is blocked by McDonald. Edmonton's best chance so far in this third period, and it doesn't even reach the net.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story for Edmonton. The puck just not bouncing their way, and of course for St. Albert, the puck even bouncing off of the post. Everything turning into goals for them.
Andy Hamill came so close there, just didn't pull the trigger fast enough as another shot comes in, and that one doesn't find its way through. McDonald with 2 key blocks in that series.
Yeah, I don't even think Maltese saw that coming.
And here comes Rhodes with the pressure, and Long is going to bobble that puck. And I'll tell you what, I mean, we've seen the hands from Rhodes tonight, obviously. Probably owed a goal after the move she made, but also great defensive work. She fits so perfectly in on this St. Albert team. She's had herself a heck of a game and a heck of a season so far to start.
Yeah, just an excellent defensive, offensive, everything. Every single thing. Could probably play goalie as well and have an incredible save percentage.
She has a large toolbox. And we see Pisani. She'll get that over to her partner, Mepham. Just scored a goal, and now she's got the hot hand. She fires another one, and that one was a laser.
Yeah, she's starting to feel it now.
Edmonton will clear that puck. We got 6 minutes remaining here. They've started to close the gap as far as shots go. Now just 17-12 for St. Albert, but St. Albert's got all the goals, 4-0 here, and great defensive play there by Boucher, but Pisani just overskates the puck, and it's going to be offside.
Yeah, I think that is the first break Edmonton's gotten in quite some time. You don't want Pisani right in, all alone.
She would have had between the blue line and the goaltender as a breakaway, and danger, but Edmonton does get away with one. Battle in the neutral zone. Edmonton does come up with it. It's Murdoch. Moves over to the left side. She's going to bank that one in. Gets it past Hall, but not past Smith. Smith chip off the glass. Pinching in there was Murdoch once again, and Grinnell not paying attention to the play, lost that puck, popped it right in front of her. So it happens when you try to coach and play at the same time. She was pointing out the defensive lapses and doesn't burn St. Albert there, but Edmonton's got to start capitalizing on those. Retreat and retool. Ali Wright giving Edmonton a whole lot of problems right now, but they still remain on the puck as a shot comes through, but it does not reach the net once again. Emerson Jarvis just wide.
Yeah, that's the kind of the start that Edmonton just needs to get those bodies in front, but more importantly, at least getting the puck to the net. That's been definitely the killing blow for them.
Emma Hebert on it now. She'll send that one in. Hebert spent last year with the Red Deer Sutter Fund Chiefs, now a member of the Edmonton Pandas, the 5-1 Edmonton Pandas. Rhodes will tip that one into the zone. She's seen a lot of ice tonight. And there's Hebert, another chip pass up, and that one is intercepted by McDonald. Hamill giving pressure, and Edmonton's going to send it all the way back in. Pisani done a lot of skating tonight. She's going to grab that puck for St. Albert. Flip to her partner, McDonald. McDonald picks her heads up, sends that one off the glass. Chance developing here now. Kyra McDonald's got Boucher with her, as well as Goodwin. Hamill gets knocked down, and a shot from Kyra McDonald just off the glove.
McDonald, too, just tearing, just wreaking havoc for Edmonton, knocking players down left, right, and center, and a great individual effort there.
I'm loving it, Donovan. Edmonton long shot into the kitty corner there, and Mepham's going to be first on it for St. Albert. Drops it for Goodwin, who overskates that puck, and now Santos has it. Short flip there, but pressure still on by St. Albert. Hebert sends that one back in behind the net, and it's Santos. Santos right in front. A beautiful chance there. Nothing doing so far. Jacqueline Fleming couldn't pull the trigger.
That has been the story for Edmonton. Even when they have that opportunity, the puck just mystically jumps over the stick. Yeah, that's been kind of the tale of the tape for them as we look at this Tim Hortons replay. Probably their best chance, and yeah, just right over. If that was in St. Albert, if it was St. Albert, it'd be right on the tape and it would have been a sure goal. But Edmonton just not having that luck.
And Boucher a good clear in front as well at the end of that one. 3 minutes left to work with here. Edmonton's going to have to get on the board here quickly. Battle for the puck with Metham. Scored her first goal of the season, her first goal in the AHL earlier in this period. Now Grinnell foot race with it, but she's going to lose that one to Murdoch. Metham across for Hall. Hall just going to gain center and throw that one in, looking to make a change. Murdoch from behind her own net, just going to skate with it. Lead pass out of reach, and Miri Lisi's first on it, gets it over at Pisani. Up ahead for Brzozowski, who gets a stick on it, and Rhodes is going to get there first. She's got traffic in front from Cadu, tried to send that one out, but it comes to the point for Pisani. Pisani into the corner boards for Rhodes. Rhodes. Drop pass for Brzozowski. Another drop for Pisani, and that shot tipped, and it doesn't reach the net. Edmonton will get out of the zone here now, streaking up the right wing side, and they're just going to throw it in now. 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Not a lot of time left to work with for Edmonton as Jade Cadu walks into the zone. She's got Brzozowski with her. Shakes off a check and throws it down for Brzozowski.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell that St. Albert has a shortened bench. They have just been on fire.
Really, really slow start to the game for them. The first, I'd say, 23 minutes of this one, and it's been absolutely an offensive explosion since, as we have a delayed penalty coming up against St. Albert. Shot comes in, another save, rebound chance, 2 more whacks at it, and Maltese, a couple of beautiful ones there.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty scary chances, especially when you see that 6th player roll in. As we look at this one more time on that Tim Hortons replay, that's I believe one of probably their best chance of the night. But great awareness from Maltese, keeping focus.
And Andy Hamill just snake bitten so far in this one. She's got probably 4 of the Edmonton Pandas' 13 shots, but hasn't been able to find the back of the net, but she's working out here on the power play. Goodwin with it behind her net. Gets it over to Boucher, who's just going to send that one down. Barring a goal, St. Albert will spend the rest of the period on the penalty kill. And not to jinx it, but for Mabel Maltais, she's been working hard for that bagel tonight. And she's got to hope her team can help her pull it off. She makes another save. Another weird one comes in. The puck is loose still. A shot and a block by Boucher.
Wyatt, you can't say these things.
I take it back, Donovan. I take it back.
Oh, my Lord. That was incredible. I have no idea how that did not go in. Oh, scary, scary, the chances there for Edmonton, but just couldn't close it.
My apologies to the family of Mabel Maltais as we got 30 seconds left here to go in the period. She has put on a goaltending clinic tonight, and that one's going to come in offsides, and St. Albert's going to get a chance to reset here. Let's take another look at that series of saves here, Donovan. And that puck is loose, batted in front, and once again doesn't go in, like some kind of force field on that line.
Yeah, I have no idea how that did not go in.
Boucher, a couple of key blocks there as well. Bail out the goaltender, but there's some weird bounces that went on in this building tonight, and it's been tried and true through minute 1 to minute 60 now as we have 10 seconds remaining here. St. Albert has the puck. All they got to do is clear, but it's a turnover and a shot and a save. What a chance for Chloe Reed with just 5 seconds remaining. And St. Albert's going to pin that puck, and Allie Reich's going to send it down the ice, and that's going to do it tonight here.
I was almost guaranteed that was going to be goals as soon as you said going for the bagel, but Maltais, great work keeping the fairly boring game for the most part for Mabel Maltais, but yeah, key saves right there in that last second.
Busy bee in the last couple of minutes there, and she gets the job done for her team. She has now shut out the Pandas twice this season, stopping everything she's seen. The St. Albert Slash, they win it 4-0 heavy-handedly over the Edmonton Pandas, but we went from what was a very sloppy first period to a more contested second. St. Albert gets away with a cheeky goal, and then they just pile it on from there, and they win 4-0, Donovan.
Yeah, it was definitely, Edmonton was doing a lot of the good stuff at the start, really getting, encouraging St. Albert to get those sloppy plays in there and really taking to the body, and they kind of moved away from that. And St. Albert, yeah, as mentioned, you couldn't tell that they had a shortened bench. They were just flying off the rails there.
Yeah, it just took about 20 minutes to really get the legs going in this one, a long weekend, and now these teams are going to have 5 days off. They'll be back right here in this building. I'll be here, Donovan. You'll be here, Donovan. Alex Testovich, our switch, will be here. Rob Sitlow, our director, will. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. We'll see you next time, 8 o'clock, Edmonton Pandas, St. Albert Slash, Friday the 9th.
Pass picked off. This neutral zone play just keeps continuing.
Goodwin steps in, takes a shot off the post. Beat the game. I say in air quotes. Allie Reich now. She's got a chance one-on-one with the goaltender. What a beautiful move and a goal. Allie Reich kept that one. And there's Hall. Backhand down for Reich. Reich, a goal in this game, centering past to Grinnell, buries it, 5-hole. What a pass from Allie. Will just sneak behind the defense. She's going to get by her own team.